Take now, your feet goes right underneath your hips. Both knees start to shake, 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 shake. Releasing all the habitual tension down into your leg. Release, 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 release. Both hands also out to the side. Shaking, 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 away from each other. One hand forward, one hand back, and just start to gyrate. Easy does it, right and left, right and left. Lengthen through the fingertips, spreading of your hands, spreading of your fingers, away from each other. And if that doesn't bother your back, go ahead and look back towards the hand behind you. Look for the hand behind you. Look for the hand behind you. Gyration of your thoracic spine. And if you take your eyes with it, your cervical spine, the neck will also follows. Pulsate while you're here. Swing that hand one after another. Okay, take now your mirror image. Your right hand going forward. Left hand now is your supporting hand. Give it now a nice tapping, 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 tapping. Up into the lymph nodes. And we're going tapping. Up to your lymph nodes. And going now, tapping. And we're going tapping, boom, 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 and tapping. One more set, tapping, 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 tapping. Same direction now, going brushing, harmonizing, and brushing, and brushing, and brushing up along your whole arm. Same palm, we turn that palm open. Here's your lymph node station, going down, 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 and tapping down. Going tapping, and tapping. Very intuitive hands. One more, down to the fingertips. Same direction, brushing and releasing and brushing and brushing and harmonizing. One more. Fingers in the wrist, the little joint. Shake, 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 shake. Elbows in the shoulders. Big ones. Release, release, release. Same arm, right arm going upstairs. Wiggle, wiggle. See if we can take that rib cage with you. Release as you reach up skyward. Okay, feel the difference between the right and the left side. And we go to your left hand. Okay, right hand does the tapping. Going up, shoulder, and side of your neck, your lymph node station. And we're going tapping. Circulation gets a little stimulated. First thing in the morning. Make that a healthy habit. Yes? Okay, a very natural, organic way to stimulate your lymph nodes, all your cellular system. One more then, going up, shoulder in the neck. Boom, 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 boom. Same direction, brushing and brushing, harmonizing and brushing and brushing and brushing, brushing. Same palm, we'll turn that palm open. Armpit region, tapping to the littlest part, the biggest part of your arm, middle part, wrist, finger, your couple, down, 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 down. And we're going tapping. And going down, tapping, going down, tapping, and stimulating. One more, tapping, down, 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 down. Same direction now, brushing and brushing and releasing and brushing and letting go. Same arm, go ahead and give that And then shake, 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 shake. Ooh, fingers in the wrist first, elbows in the shoulder. Down, down, down. Release, release, release. Same palm, uppity up. A little reaching, a little wiggle, wiggle. One sided wiggle, wiggle. Both hands now up away from the shoulder. Take the fingers and your toes, let them reach up skyward. Looking towards your hands, one hand at a time, one hand at a time. Extension along the lateral side of your torso. Both arms going now skyward. Turning the palm on your mirror image to your right side. Deep breath, easy does it, gently, gently. Just your first one, give it a try. Inhale, pump into your feet to rise. Palms to the left. Exhalation, we go. Just your first one. Testing, testing, testing. Like a willow tree. Pump into the feet to rise. Palms to the right. Exhale, very intuitive, dropping down. Pump into the feet to come up. Exhalation, left side. This is your inhale. This is your exhale. Inhale, palms turn. Exhale, left. Inhale, exhale, right. Inhale, uppity up. Exhale, left. One more on each side. This is your inhale. Exhalation. Inhale, the other side. Exhale. This time I'm going to keep you here. Stay. Pulsation, pulsation, pulsation. Release, release, release. Press into your feet to pump yourself up. Palms to the right. Exhalation. Pulsation, pulsation, pulsation. Just feel down. Give yourself to gravity. Letting go, letting go, letting go. Press into the feet. Returning. Exhalation, release. Let's have you. Some of you have a wall space. Palms to the wall. If you don't have a wall space, good to have a chair handy or a shelving, something for you to work on traction of the spine. Wrist line or your palms, sit yourself up onto something, and we walk our feet away from the shoulder. Ready? Here we have puff up between your shoulder blade. That's your inhale. Exhale all the air out through the mouth, pressing that tailbone away from the shoulder. Two more like this. Inhale, puff up, round, round, round. Exhale, let go, let go, let go. Tailbone away from the shoulder. Third one now, deep breath. Exhale, release. Stay here for a moment. Bend your knees slightly. Now we go pulsation, pulsation, pulsation. Release as you keep that spine well extended. Inhalation, let's pull now, right hip back. Turn, 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 look underneath your right arm. Bend that left knee slightly. Favor the right side quite a bit. Inhale, neutral. Exhale, pull now, left hip back. Bending of the right knee. Stay here and you just favor the whole left side of the extension. Lengthen, lengthen, look underneath that left hand. Inhale, neutral, puff up. Exhale, right side. This time I'm going to ask you to stay. Relax the left, but stretch the right side. Now, can you gently oscillate that tailbone, oscillate that right hip, just side to side. Just side to side. And you're navigating, you're scanning how much more you can elongate along the right side. Back of the spine, right side of the spine, that edge of that right hip. Inhale, puff up, neutralize again. Go now, left side. Gently, gently, elongation of that whole left side. Okay, now gently oscillate that left hip. Or just direct your tailbone side to side, marking a little bit oscillation. Meanwhile, you're scanning with your mind, you're scanning with your body awareness. How much more is your body willing to elongate itself? Okay, next inhalation, we return now, coming back to center. Okay, if you need a little support, hands to the chair. Otherwise, try it without your hand. Mark a nice circle, almost like you're tracing that circle with your knee. Here we go. Inhale, lifting, like you're tracing, like you're drawing with your knee. Exhale. If that doesn't work, use your hand to help you. All right, 2 more like this. Inhale. Here's that exhalation. You have a support so you can sink the body forward a little bit. 1 more. Inhale. Yes, and exhale. Stay here for a moment, but this time try to keep the torso a little more in the upright. Just see if you can mobilize that hip as you draw external rotation. Hang on, go ahead and give yourself a little shake, shake, shake. Neutralize everything because we haven't seen each other. Some of you I haven't seen for a week without the help of your hand. Some of you though, maybe using your hand is a little bit more useful than you use your hand. However you work with it, relax the torso. You see how I'm relaxing the torso? Favor the rotation, articulation of that hip. Yes, mobility of your hip is important, but on your way into this articulation, because you're standing on one leg, you're also cultivating quite a bit of your hip strength for you to articulate this as well. This is why if you're not used to it, it can feel a little tense. That means you just got to learn to release that. Shake, 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 shake. Let's try opposite side. Use a support. Some of you will have your balance. You might not need your support. Imagine you're tracing that circular loop with your knee. Here's your inhale. Here's your exhale. Almost as round as you possibly can imagine. Okay, let's try the opposite side. Notice if you're not using your support, it requires a little more energy. That means you get warm up really fast. That means your core is working, the hip, the lateral part, the back of your glutes also will engage. And that is a really good thing. Okay, release, give it now, neutralize by giving it a little shake, 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 shake. So you had this one earlier, and then you had this one earlier, right? Can we combine? Look, if you combine them, it looks like I'm asking you to do exactly the same thing, but add that spinal traction. Go ahead and return back to this space. Feet are hip distance apart. Inhale, puff out first. Exhale, tailbone away from the shoulder. Okay, step your ankles together. Whichever side that's easy for you, let's work on that side. That means whichever knee that kicks off the floor, that is your comfort zone. Just favor that side. Ready? Internal rotation. Internal rotation. Like you're tracing a nice loop circle with your knee. Opposite now, external rotation, external rotation, external rotation, external rotation. Returning, neutralize, neutralize, shake, 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 shake. And let's come back. Stepping your ankles together. Second side, relax your neck. Let's go a little bit slower. A little bit slower, because your second side might be the side that feels less habitual. That means go a little slower, pay a little more attention to how exactly to arc this knee, this hip in a spherical fashion. Now, opposite rotation. Have a little more patience. If you've been with me for a while, you'll understand there's quite a bit of core engagement while you're here, isn't it? So this one I like because it trains the standing leg to be strong. It trains your hip muscle to be strong, but also you can't help but engage your core as well. Okay, after this one, I'm going to ask you to step your right foot back, left foot forward, then release your elbows forward, pulsation, pulsation, pulsation. Release, release, release. Inhale, pull that right hip back. Look underneath your right arm. Exhale, pull that left hip back. Look underneath your left arm. Yes, then inhale, neutralize. Second step, right foot forward, left leg back. Release of the rib cage. Reposition your feet to your comfort zone, please. Then let's try testing, testing. Use that pulsatory motion to release the blade of your shoulder. Meanwhile, you're still tractioning your spine quite a bit. Okay, inhale, pull that left hip back. Look underneath the left arm. Bend your right knee a bit. Then switching, pulling now, right hip back. Look underneath your right arm. There you go. Then inhale, neutralize. Stepping now your feet forward to come out of the pose. Okay, then you do not need your chair anymore. Take your feet about hip distance apart. Bend your knees slightly, one hand on each side of your corner. Okay, starting from the hip, make it so that you're almost standing. You feel like you're standing on a little earthquake. Pulsation, pulsation, see if you can imagine. Even if you use your hands to mobilize your hip, up and down, up and down, up and down. Let it create quite a bit of release. Okay, you're going for your clockwise cycle. Clockwise cycle, clockwise cycle, clockwise cycle. Can this clockwise circle becomes now your figure eight? However, that feels natural for the circle to become a fluid eight. Let that start to happen. Acknowledgement, one foot gets the weight as you twist, and then the other foot gets the weight as you twist. Inhale, one loop, exhalation, another loop. One breath, one motion. Now it's almost like you're drawing a figure eight with your hip. Okay, slow it down, slow it down, slow it down. Take a moment to cup your hand by the sacrum area. Make sure that tailbone goes straight down. Not this way or not that way. Straight down, nice and relaxed. Give a little stroke, give a little stroke. Now keep your hand there. Now do that same figure eight again. See if you can imagine you are initiating the motion, not from these two corners, but from the center of your ilium spine, the back of your ilium spine, the posterior part of your ilium spine. See if you can feel how that starts to shift your physical awareness. Just because your mind is FedEx down here, not here anymore. The primary spot is still always the most sacred part of your structure, your sacrum. Okay, so every time when I ask you to articulate these hip motions, I'm really asking you to lubricate and mobilize your SI joint. This is why your hip mobility is crucial for the health, the vitality of your lower back. Okay, let's stop. Keep your hand where it is. Anti-clockwise cycle, anti-clockwise cycle. Anti-clockwise cycle, anti-clockwise cycle. Feel how this motion starts to very gently massages and caresses your lumbar sacral region. See if you can feel that. Drop that tailbone vertically down. Yes. Now, can you go from your reverse circle to a very organic figure eight now? Yes. Slide your hands, one on each side of your sacrum. It's a reverse triangular bone there. See if we can feel the motion that you're articulating. Usually your awareness is here, the anterior part of your ilium spine. Take it back here. Use your mental awareness to almost like you're amplifying the benefit of your practice. Okay, so mobility of your SI joint totally gives you the release, the massage of all these nerve tissues, your synovial fluid, your cartilages, that is going to be very thankful for all that you do. Okay, before we move on to the next one, can I just give you a little visual review? Circular motion of the hip, standing, 2 directions. Circular motion of the hip when you're being supported on something in front of you. Let that be your homework. Okay, let's come to your strap. Take a hold of your strap. Make this loop not very wide, but wide enough that it's sort of almost double of your shoulder blades, your measurement. Take your feet still goes underneath your hips, hip distance apart. You want to be able to do this to your strap. Pull that strap so you have a little resistance there. Lifting of the strap up away from the shoulder, right? Use the wiggle thing to extend the lateral side of your rib cage. Now you be mobilized, fluid spine. Feel that wiggle effect. Bending of the elbows, wiggle, side to side. Now front and back, wiggle, front and back. Very nice. Lifting of the strap up away from the shoulder and tailbone forward. See if we can look up towards the strap. Exhalation, bend knees ever so slightly. Push your strap into the space before you. Can you see how straight my spine is? I'm trying to keep that extension that you've been working on, that traction of the spine. Now inhale, lifting up, up. Tailbone forward, look up towards your strap. A little bit standing back bend. And exhale, bend your knees slightly, lengthen in front of you. Keep pushing those strap away from the shoulders, please. Yes, one more together. Press into the feet. Firm the navel in. Tailbone going forward as you look up between your hands. Now, can you stay here? Give a little pulsatory intention in that shoulder. Use that gentle pulsatory motion to release the blade of your shoulder. Okay, stay here. Bend your knees slightly. Pull the belly in. So the core engagement is very clear. Core engagement is very clear. Yes, there you go. Press into the feet. Use the firming of the legs, firming of the core to come back, bending of your elbows. Then we imagine there's a happy halo right above your crown, and you intend to make that halo very well polished, very shiny. Okay, bend your elbows a little bit, as round as you can possibly imagine. Try then opposite side, opposite direction, opposite direction, opposite direction, opposite direction, opposite direction. Push into the strap, wiggle your toes first, and then we go pulsation, 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 up and down, up and down, up and down. Stepping your feet together. Just hang with me there. Next inhalation, look up between your hands, lift it into that strap one more time. Exhale, look straight ahead. Find a focus point will be helpful. Let's try a little balance. Inhale, right foot off the floor. Pull your belly in, please. Exhalation, push like you're going for a pedal in front of you before you take that foot down. Ready? Here we go. Left foot off the floor. Inhale. Firm, firm, firm. Exhale. Press, press, press. And we return. Letting go of the strap. Hang on, just shake, 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 shake. Shake out your shoulder. Walk the feet a little bit wider to your comfort zone, please. Take that strap a little wider. Wide enough that you feel like it doesn't take too much to go for this one. Okay, pressing of the strap up away from the shoulder. Okay, bending of your elbows, again, polish, polish, flossing of your shoulder joint. Okay, front and back, reaching forward and back. Pushing of the strap skyward. On your mirror image, we go to your right side. Bending of your elbows, gently, gently. Pulsation, 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 pulsation. Before we come up, can we imagine we're pushing that strap away from your shoulder? Quite a bit. Now, pushing of the strap up away from the body. Okay, second side, bending of the lower elbow. Easy does it, gently, gently. Use that gentle pulsation to release, letting go with gravity, letting go, letting go, letting go. Pressing into the strap away from the shoulder first and gently, easy does it, we return now. Once you return, look, this strap needs to be lengthy, very, very lengthy, so that I can give you the feeling of reversing the motion of your shoulder blades, okay? Some of us, we need a really, really wide for us to experience this. So this is why have a lengthier strap will give you the freedom to do that. Go ahead and make that strap really, really lengthy. Better safe than just be careful, make it really lengthy. And just imagining you're swinging that strap forward and back. When the strap is lengthy enough, you'll be able to do that. Okay, here we go. Inhale, exhale behind you. Inhale, exhale forward. Two more, inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. One more, inhale, exhale. Next inhalation, can I keep you midway half there? Deep breath, ready? Go to your right side, exhalation. Release, gentle, gentle pulsation. Easy does it. Now pull onto the upper hand to return. Open heart. Exhale, we go, second side. Release, let go of the neck, come down with gravity, letting go, letting go, letting go. Pulling on your upper hand to return. Going upstairs again and releasing forward, shoulders down, down, down. If this was too much, by the way, there will be days where your shoulders just don't want to do this. The next best option will be, look, without the strap. Basically, you go in reverse circle, you go in frontal circle. And this one, without the strap, it just looks a little bit like you're doing this. So just a little visual in case if you need different options in the future. Okay, go ahead and shake out your arm leg, shake out your fingers, shake out your arm, release, release, release. Come to that parallel line, right? Elbows out to the side, you got two air pockets. Ready? Zzz, like you're standing on the baby earthquake. Shake, 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 shake. Releasing as you're harmonizing all the cells in your body. Your bone matrix is going to really appreciate this release. Shake, 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 shake. The more you don't stand still, the more space you start to create in your body. Like how a kid would do. Shake, 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 release, release, release. Okay, so next one, let's come to lie on your back. We keep working on all the good things that's important for your lower back. Okay, so leg strength is important. Core strength is also important. Okay, both hands by your mid-thigh. Once you get set up, okay, have your feet be parallel to each other. Just wiggle your toes there for a moment. Palms over the mid-thigh. Deep breath through your nose. Hold on to that breath. Curl your tailbone halfway up, slightly. Exhale, walk those fingers up towards your kneecap. As high up as you can get them to be. Now look to the belly, squeeze the belly down. Hold 2, hold 3, hold 4, hold 1 more for me. And inhalation, easy does it. Release, 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 coming down. Deep breath through your nose, hold breath. Articulation, tailbone skyward. Exhale, pull your belly down as you round your fingers. Walk those fingers towards your kneecap, as high up as you can get them to be. Look to the navel, hold 2, hold 3. Keep working on curling that tailbone skyward, please. Then inhalation, returning down, 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 down. Okay, let's continue 2 more together, but hang on. If this was simple for you, I'm going to ask you to hover your hands above your kneecaps, up the NT a little bit. Try that. Deep breath through your nose. Hold your breath. Articulation of that tailbone. Exhale, walk those fingers on or above your kneecaps. Look to the navel. Hold 2. Hold 3. Keep working on curling that tailbone upward. No breath as you hold it. Inhalation, easy does it. Returning, returning, returning. 1 more together. Deep breath through your nose. Hold breath. Curling the tailbone skyward. Exhale, fingers going up. On or above your kneecaps. Look to the belly. Hold 2. Hold 3, hold 4, hold 1 more for me. Next inhalation, easy does it. Returning down, 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 down. Once you return, have your strap handy. While you're getting ready, let me just show you a visual. Okay, right foot holds the strap. Right foot going skyward. Option 1, we work here. Option 2, if you're used to me, lower leg will be nice and straight. Bend your elbows and just very gently, almost like you're using that little pulsatory motion as you separate your elbows out to the side. Like you're inviting that leg to come a little bit closer towards the body. Easy does it, easy does it, easy does it. Okay, bend your knee, separate your elbows. Walk that knee towards the outer edge of your torso. Almost like you're bracing the foot with that strap. Okay, keep bracing the foot as you push this foot into the strap. Eventually, you stretch that leg really straight. Deep breath through your nose. Exhale, keep pushing into the strap. Head and chest off the floor. Easy does it. Now look to the belly, squeeze your belly down. Hold it, curl that tailbone skyward. Then inhale, release. Bend that knee as you separate your elbows out to the side. Knee towards the outer edge of your body. Okay, deep breath here into that lower back. Hold your breath. Keep the restriction as you need to make a little extra effort to push that foot up there. And eventually the leg will be straight. Deep breath, hold your breath, curl tailbone up. Exhale, bend the elbows, head and chest come off the floor. Now use this one to firm in your core. Hold it, hold it, hold it. Then inhale, release. 1 more together, bend that knee towards the outer body, elbows out to the side. Firm into the strap. Exhale, push into the firmness of that strap. Stay here for a moment. Deep breath into the back of your leg. Exhale, head and chest off the floor. Look to the belly, squeeze the belly down. Hold 1, hold 2, hold 3. Then inhale, releasing. Bending of the knee as you release the strap. Okay, right hand over that knee. Take that knee to an outer circle, external rotation. Keeping that lower leg straight, cup your left hand over that left hip. Some of you find it easier, more beneficial for your lower back if you do it without the help of your right hand. However you work with it, you remember these hip circles we did earlier. Repeat that. You have external rotation. Now you go internal rotation. Internal rotation, internal rotation, internal rotation. Okay, bend that right knee, right foot upstairs. Give that foot a nice shake, 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 shake. And option 1, right foot to the floor, right? Remember, we go to the second side. So option 1, right knee is bent. Option 2, right leg is straight. Keeping that left foot pushing into the strap. Bend your elbows gently, pulsation, pulsation, pulsation. So remember, stretching the back of your leg is extremely important for the health of your lumbar, for the health of your heart. So this is a really nice one. Try not to apply too much pressure, as organic as possible. Okay, bending that knee as you separate your elbows out to the side. Take that knee to the outer edge of the torso. Right? Firm into the strap, deep breath. Exhale, push, push, push. Make that leg mighty straight. Deep breath, one more time. Activation of your footwork. Exhale, bend your elbows, head and chest off the floor. Look to the belly as you curl that tailbone skyward. Belly down, hold it, hold it, hold it. Then inhale, head comes down. Exhale, bend that knee. Give a little pressure. Feel that resistance as you push into the strap, up away from the shoulder. Now take a deep breath here. Curl your tailbone skyward. Exhale, head and chest off the floor. Use this one to rearticulate the core engagement like you did before. Hold it, hold it, hold it. Inhale, release. Knee to the outer edge of your body. Bend your elbows. Exhale, push, 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 push. Create a little restriction. Deep breath through your nose. Hold your breath. Curl that tailbone up. Exhale, separation of the elbows. Head, chest off the floor. Look to the belly. Squeeze the belly down, down, down. Hold 2, hold 3. Hold it. Inhale, round. Slowly, we return. Once you return, go ahead and release your strap. Lower leg will be straight. Cup your right hand over the hip. Left hand over that knee. Use your hand to show you external rotation. Some of us, we use the hand. If you don't need it, do it without the hand. The more you can engage your core, the better it will be. Okay, try your internal rotation. Some of you need to go a little slower. Can I just mention, sometimes if the full circle is too much, you just motion maybe half circle like this, or quarter of the circle like this. You don't always have to mark a nice big circle. Yeah. Sometimes, especially if you have injuries, over and over again, just be very loving, very patient, go very slow with whatever the body needs to overcome. Okay, bend that knee, shake out that upper foot, release, 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 release. Catching hold of both knees towards you. Now gently, hands over the shin, pulsation, pulsation, pulsation. This is a really, really important thing for you to stimulate the base of your sacrum. Sacrum stimulation. Spinal fluid stimulation. Very, very important. Okay, brace your knee with your right hand. Use your right hand to guide your knee out to the side. Some of us, we need a little padding between the knee or on the outer edge of your right hip. Left hand out to the side. Spread your hands wide and turn the gaze towards your left palm. Deep breath. Go and adjust the height of that left hand so you find that perfect situation for you to release the weight of your left shoulder. Favor the comfort zone of that shoulder so you can breathe properly. And if you can breathe properly, you can oxygenate the spine, your lower back, your organs, because you're in a nice twist. You can use the breath to increase the massaging effect that you're creating in your spine and in your abdominals. Deepen that breath quite a bit. Feel the weight of your knees, feel the weight of your legs, feel the weight of your left shoulder. Okay, release your hands. Firming of the core. I'm just going to ask you to articulate the core to return. Go ahead and do that same thing, reverse, knees to the right side, but use your core to deliver that motion down. Now use the core to neutralize, center. Go 2 more on your own, slow ones or casual ones. Whatever it makes sense for the body to figure out what does it mean to be motioning these knees without the help of your hands. That means your core starts to learn how to kick in without thinking too much about it. That will be a wonderful thing. Okay, left hand holds your knees. Left hand guides your knees down, 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 down. Use the padding if you need to. Turn the gaze towards your right hand. You have your spinal twist. Relax the knees, feel the weight of your legs. Look towards your right hand and gently adjust the height of that hand so that it is perfect to release the weight of your shoulders down. Eventually, your right shoulder will come towards the floor. Eyes closed, just deepen that breath. Breathe in a way that you can feel the motion of your rib cage on that right side. Feel the motion of the rib cage. Feel that breath expanding, massaging your intercostal muscles, your abdominals. Feel the weight of your legs. Feel the weight of your right shoulder. So if you really don't have time, at least at the end of the day, do this one, please. At least return the alignment back to its natural position by doing this spinal twist at the end of the day. Slow on that exhalation, please. Make that exhalation slow and complete. Releasing of your left hand. Now get ready because we're gonna ask you to use the core to return the knee to the center. Okay, now let's repeat that. Exhale, knees to your left side. But without your hand, use your core to deliver that downward. Then use the core to return that knee to the center. Exhale, use the core to release the knee to your left. On your own now, 2 more on your own. Slow ones or casual ones. Whatever you need to articulate to educate your core to be switching on in a more sort of a natural way. Okay. Next exhalation, bring your feet up a little more. Shake, 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 shake. Shake it enough that you feel like you're using the motion to release all the tension, create a little vibratory massage in the base of your sacrum. Okay, use your hands over the shin. Pulsation, pulsation, pulsation. Please work with this one to release and stimulate your lower back and your spinal fluid, please. Okay, next exhalation, I'm just gonna ask you to turn slightly to the side and return. Come back to your seat then, right? So before we leave, I just wanna go over some of your TOJ articulations. Okay, at the very end, take your hands upstairs. One more wiggle, wiggle. Use that horizontal thing to sort of semi-realign everything. Hands together, situate your hands, tracing of the midline. Almost like you're sealing the practice together again. Here we have inhalation is deep and long. Your inhale is like the sun, the quality of that brightness. Exhalation, returning, returning, returning. Wherever your mind is, there is your energy. This is why it makes a lot of sense if you can learn how to solidify all of your being into a tiny little thin thread, right by the center of your spine. Okay, last one together. Inhale. Sense of acknowledgement to our practice together. And even if you remember one thing, that will be plenty good. Just eyes closed here, take a moment, see yourself just do that one very thing. That will be your medicine for the week.